Property taxes and budgeting. Hey, let's talk property taxes.
Do we have to?
Well, if you want to understand where your property taxes go to, we should talk.
Okay, but make it short, will ya?
Great! Public budgeting allows local governments and schools to provide services that citizens demand. Schools receive money from both local taxes and the state of Iowa, but cities and counties are almost totally dependent on property taxes for their budgets.
Ugh, there's that word. Taxes. They're too high already. How do they calculate property taxes anyhow?
Well, there are 3 government bodies that determine how much property taxes a property owner pays.
3? Great. Sounds complicated. Go on.
The process starts with the county in which your property resides. The county assessor determines what the fair market value of your home and land is worth, so they assess your property and its value.
Seems simple enough. What's next?
Well, now it's the state's turn. Each year, the Iowa legislature determines what the rollback percentage is going to be on your property. In a nutshell, this means that the legislator will determine how much of the value of the property you are paying tax on.
I was right. This is complicated.
No, not really. Say the rollback percentage is set at 50%, meaning you only pay taxes on half of what your property is worth.
Oh, so if my county assesses my property to be worth $200,000 and the state has a rollback of 50%, I'm only liable to pay taxes on a valuation equal to $100,000?
Exactly, now you got it.
But wait, where's the city in this?
Well, the city establishes a personal property tax levy on your property, and this is how the city determines how much property tax you're going to pay. This levy is stated as a cost per $1,000 of valuation.
So interesting. So what happens if the city sets a property tax levy of $11.20 per $1,000 of valuation? How much property tax will I pay to the city?
You'd pay $1,120 to the city in property tax.
How so?
Remember, your property is assessed at $200,000 by the county. But the state of Iowa determined that you are only going to pay taxes on $100,000 of that property. If the levy rate established by the city is $11.20 divided by $1,000 of valuation, then it's simple math now.
Simple. Right.
Look, it is simple. Just divide the property value by 1,000, then multiply that number by the levy rate. So $100,000 divided by 1,000 equals 100. And 100 times $11.20 equals $1,120. See? Simple, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess that isn't too hard, but my property taxes are a lot higher than $1,120 per year. What gives?
Well, cities aren't the only ones who provide services via property taxes. Schools, counties, community colleges, and other taxing authorities levy a tax on your property too.
I knew it. So all taxing authorities go through this process, taxing my property using their own levies?
I'm afraid so. But hey, we get some cool programs and services for what we pay in property taxes. And these assessments and taxes are the foundation upon which public budgets are based.
I suppose it is hard to put a price on great public education, safe cities, and beautiful parks.
Exactly. This video is brought to you by Cyclone Civics. Voice acting by Delaney Grafe and Claire Lewis, and video editing by Delaney Grafe.